Have you heard people talk about using AI and thought about using it, but you're worried about becoming a robot, you're worried about robots taking over the world, you're worried about your information? Today, I want to talk through some simple analogies for using AI and go through a really quick idea that I use that's improved my life. People, when calculators first came out, were freaking out about calculators, specifically math teachers. Oh, kids will never learn to use math. Math will never be the same. And they were right. Math was never the same. But what happened was, instead of students not learning how to do math anymore, now we're able to do calculations that took 30 minutes or 30 hours in about 30 seconds, allowing us to do higher level of math in a much shorter version of time. Same thing with AI. So instead of thinking of it as, oh, it's going to take over the world, think of it as a way to get things done quicker so you can move into higher value work. I heard a great quote. I can't remember who it was by. I'll try and look it up, but it said, you're not going to be replaced by AI. You're going to be replaced by somebody who knows how to use AI. And so I would say that math is better now that we have calculators, and I think the world has a chance to be better now that we have AI. So I want to go through a couple of quick prompts that I've used that have been helpful for me. All right, so the first thing I want to do is point you to ChatGPT.com. It's a free account. There are several other places you can use AI for free, and I'll walk through some of those in another video, but today I'm going to focus on ChatGPT. Again, it's a free account. So I'm going to throw in a couple of quick prompts just to show you how simple this is. First one will be, I have a 4-year-old son who loves stories, so I'm going to say, write me a bedtime story. Include a crocodile, a brachiosaurus, and a dog. That's it. Super simple prompt, and it's going to write out a full bedtime story. Now, this is going to be a pretty good story as it is, and I can read through this with him. But I can get super specific. So this is a conversation. So then I could go on and add in more details. The more specific I am, the better the response AI is going to give me. So as you can see, the story is still being written out, but different from Google or some search platform. This is an ongoing conversation. So I could say, change this detail, change that detail, and it'll do it for me. Adjust the name from Max to Frodo. So as you can see, all I'm doing is having to change one detail. It's keeping the story and adjusting that one name. Next thing I'll do is, recently I was meeting with a mentee of mine who's looking at potentially starting a food truck business. And I don't know anything about the food truck business. But I said, hey, why don't we look into some ideas? So we said, give us 5 possible names for, we'll call him Donatello, it's not a real name. Although one of my favorite turtles, Donatello's possible Mexican themed food truck. And it's going to pop out 5 names for it. And what's cool is we can use one of these, or we can take it and tweak it. I could ask for 10 or 20, but then what I'm going to do is write a potential business plan. Well, first, give some ideas for purchasing a food truck. And it's going to give some things to think about that maybe I hadn't already thought of. And again, you can then expand on these ideas. These are not perfect ideas, so don't take these as gospel, but it's a good way to get kind of the ideas and the juices flowing. And the last thing I'm going to do here is say, write out a business plan for the food truck idea. Include specific details on startup costs, because that's the big factor here, is do we have enough money to get this thing started. As you can see, this is an incredibly detailed business plan. Last thing I'm going to do is, Donatello speaks better Spanish than English, so I'm just going to say, please write that business plan in Spanish. Note that ChatGPT does surprisingly well in other languages as well. So Hope this was beneficial. There will be plenty more videos to come, but just wanted to give you a short, quick overview to hopefully remove the fear out of using AI and give you some ideas to get started. So thanks for dropping by. If this brought value for you, please give it a like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.